on just for kicks. Not so the hardcore footwear fanatics who treasure their favorites like precious gems. With Rita Braver now, we walk the walk.
Yeah, I guess I'm that hot. Used to be felling out of CEO spot. I'm last brand new kicks to match my new outfits.
They're definitely not your father's sneakers. Certainly not shoes for sports. Streetwear kicks, as they're called, now dominate the worldwide $40 billion a year sneaker market.
Oh man, it's a madness. It's really like a madness. I don't know.
Jesse Villanueva is what's known as a sneakerhead, owner of countless pairs. We're talking upwards of 100?
Oh, well above that.
Upwards of several hundred?
Yeah.
His hobby is also his job. He manages A Life Rivington Club in Manhattan, one of the growing number of ultra-cool boutiques around the country, devoted to high-end, custom sneakers that average $100 to $200 a pair.
They are definitely a piece of art you wear on your feet. You're proud to wear them.
There's a pair of smart youngsters. Hi, kids. Hi, kids. Say, why do you kids wear kids? So I can run faster and jump farther.
Called sneakers because they're quiet to walk in, rubber-soled shoes have been around since the late 19th century. Keds was the first to mass market. Converse launched its All-Stars for athletes in 1917. In the 70s came the first signature basketball shoes, Puma Clydes, designed for basketball player Walt Clyde Frazier. But in 1984, the Nike Air Jordan, worn by Michael Jordan, unleashed sneaker mania.
It's bigger than just a basketball shoe. It's just like a whole culture that sort of like started and has flourished since.
Size 8.5.
This man, who goes by the street name Mayor, prefers a different Nike style, Air Force Ones.
When a guy looks at me and shakes my hand, I'd rather him not shake my hand and look me eye to eye. I'd rather him look at my feet first.
Why is that?
Because I'm like an Air Force One king. I've been doing this for a long time, and you know, there's not too many guys that can say they have what I have.
What this owner of a New Jersey car stereo company has is a collection of 800 pairs of sneakers.
Had on the all crocodile Air Force Ones, $2,000, handmade in Italy. We got the year the dog with the pony hair, very hard to get. With the black, the archetype is coming out. Is that a
For collectors like Mayor, hunting down rare editions is part of the challenge.
And so how did you go about getting the shoes?
If I tell you, I gotta kill you. I can't tell you.
Those who don't have Mayor's connections must line up as the hip HBO program Entourage took note.
I don't get it. All these people are online for sneakers? Oh yeah, some of them probably even camped out all night for sneakers. Vince, these ain't just sneakers. These are limited edition Fukijamas. Fuki what?
It was art imitating life.
Indeed.
These souls actually stood in line for days in January at one of only 23 stores that each got 23 pairs of Air Jordan 23s to dole out. One guy came all the way from Denver.
And I've been camping out here since about 3 o'clock on Wednesday.
There's no official announcement of these drops, as they're called in sneaker speak. Word just spreads. Part of the mystique is that the stores are often hard to find, with small or non-existent signs. Bodega in Boston is actually in a bodega or small grocery store. It's hidden, though, through a secret passage that we're not allowed to show you. 20 and 30-something owners, Jay Gordon, Oliver Mack, and Dan N, say Bodega doesn't even have a phone.
Once it gets too popular, it's no longer relevant to our people.
This one, by Steve.
Like many sneaker stores, they work with established shoe companies to design their own special editions, like the Puma Spy 2 High, based on an old Mad Magazine cartoon. The shoe comes complete with a secret message.
Yeah. Only for the person who gets these shoes, huh?
Exactly.
I just think they're cute.
There are women fans, but most serious sneakerheads are men. The current trend is credited in part to hip-hop groups like Run DMC and their hit, My Adidas.
matter of fact, rates have gone up.
But in recent years, a new type of collector has emerged.
So I'm a mortgage broker.
Richard Shulman may be an unconventional mortgage broker, but at 53, he's also an unconventional sneakerhead.
Have you ever added it all up?
I've thought about it many restless nights when I said, you must be out of your mind. And everybody thinks I am crazy.
A whole room of his Upper East Side New York apartment is devoted to his collection of clothes and shoes.
These were done for Heineken. You see the Heineken? These were done for a baseball all-star game in Houston.
This is the pigeon.
These actually are quite expensive, about $3,000.
In fact, there's a huge resale market for limited edition kicks at places like Flight Club. The man checking out some vintage Air Jordans as if they were ancient artifacts is manager Chris Vidal, known as the Shoelebrity among sneakerheads. He says the store pulls in collectors from around the world.
It's not the urban kids anymore. It's middle America. It's corporate America. It's Hong Kong. It's Japan. It's Taiwan. It's Europe.
The most valuable shoes are kept behind glass.
The case ranges from about $4,000 down. And
So show me a $4,000 pair.
He showed us the Nike Dunk Low Pro, called the Paris because that's where it was released.
The shoe originally retailed for about $100. We've sold 3 pairs at $4,000 already.
Wow. And with constant drops of limited editions, the manufacturers know how to keep the market booming, as Jesse Villanueva acknowledges.
Don't you think people might at some point feel manipulated by the sneaker companies?
For sure. It's like that girlfriend you had in high school. You loved her and you hated her all at the same time. You know, it's really like that sort of relationship. You love them and hate them. You know, they got you.
And they're not letting go.
Run away from me, I guess